Die! Die! Why won't you die? Why won't you die?
Is there anyone strange? Anyone you haven't noticed before? The demons are coming, and they're coming for you. Be careful. It could mean the difference between life and demonic death. Demons. They will make cemeteries their cathedrals, and the cities will be your tombs. Demons.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Let's get ready, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. Come on, Creed. Come on, Carl Weathers.
That's how you gotta do it, like this. They rock like this. In every movie. R.I.P. Carl Weathers.
R.I.P. Carl Weathers, baby. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Man, I swear to God, when that plays, man, I get so pumped up. I'm like, yeah,
we'll go. Fucking anything. Yeah.
I feel like I'm the king of the damn world when I hear that. I feel like little Beetlejuice. You know little Beetlejuice from Howard Stern? When he's like,
yeah, when he's flexing up.
Yeah, you know, flexing on everybody. Like, have you seen those clips of Beetlejuice? He's like, he's like, man, you think you'll fight Mayweather? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, I already fought him. I beat him 3 times. Beetlejuice is awesome, man.
Oh, shout out to Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Shots out to Little Beetle, man. Speaking of Beetlejuice, man, they're coming out with Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
This year.
Beetlejuice. Yeah, that's a clever title. Yeah, twice. Mm-hmm.
I like that. I do like that. Even though I don't have, I mean, you know, any horror news really to talk about, Beetlejuice is one of them. And that was another one that, like, I actually was talking about it on stream last week, so I pulled out the 4K. I got it, boom, I had it like right here because I wanted to. Yeah, I was like, that's a movie where even though it's like, when did Beetlejuice come out? 89 or 88?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I don't even, your guess is better than mine probably. But
I'm thinking 88. I'm thinking, yeah.
Late 80s. But the reason why I think that works is because they're keeping all the original cast and they're only adding people. That works to me.
Ortega, yeah. I think she's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to play the daughter, I guess, of Winona Ryder, right? Something like that?
Yeah. And I think they'll go kind of in an original way. I mean, it's going to be stuff you remember there, but I think it's for some reason I think they're going to do something kind of original with Beetlejuice too, you know? I don't know. You know, I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah, if you get Michael Keaton in there, he's still doing his thing, so I mean, you know, why not?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Michael Keaton's definitely going to be in.
Yeah.
We can't have it without him.
You got to bring back that song. What's that song they do at the dinner table?
Daylight come and me want to go home. Damn! We said that. Yeah, so clever. Yeah.
That is timeless, man. That's timeless shit.
Yep. Beetlejuice.
All right. Well, let's get into some demons, my friend.
Let's do it. Let's get into some
We are here, guys. Why Won't You Die? A horror podcast. We are back for Demons, 1985, a movie I had no clue about until you brought it up, man.
Oh, yeah.
How did you find out about Demons? And don't tell me that you were watching it with your grandma 17 times in a row.
Oh, yeah. Me and my grandma did watch this one, though, too. Yeah, that's what it was. This was one of the ones that I think the cover was so crazy again in the video store. And I picked it up because they had this crazy monster demon face on there. And it said Demons. And Demons already sound scary and crazy. So, I had to rent it. And when I rented it and I saw it, I was like, oh, this might be one of the goriest things I've ever seen. This thing is scary and awesome. And in the B movie-ish type of way. So, like,
yes.
Demons is wild, bro.
Demons is wild. We are here, guys. I'm with my guy Q, Review the Horror Master. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, thank you guys so much. Welcome. Please subscribe wherever you guys are watching or listening. We do it also video format, so check out youtube.com/Flix Talk, Flix Talk. I will upload the video portion of this so you guys can see our beautiful faces here. Q is rocking the awesome Ghostface Killer today.
Oh, yeah. Ghostface Killer,
Ghostface Killer.
Wu-Tang forever.
Wu-Tang's for the kids, man. I got my Get In Loser. We're going slashing.
I didn't see Michael in the frame. Now I see him. That's dope.
Yeah, I got my Michael Myers shirt on. We love horror around here, man. And I welcome you guys. Thank you guys so much once again for joining us on this episode. So 1985 is a special year because that was the year I was born, Q.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 85, man. I got to look up other 85 movies because I feel like the 80s were it, man, for horror. Like, shit. Like, because we always talk about the 90s as like horror sequel central. You got Leprechaun 27, you got Child's Play 83 in that bitch. Like, so many sequels, right?
Yes,
I mean, you know, you had the Chucky sequels and stuff that I liked, but a lot of people kind of didn't like and whatnot. And then you got your little gems in there like Candyman that popped up where people were like, this is dope, right? But the 80s like reigned supreme with this shit. And this is one from overseas. It's an Italian film that you had told me right before I hit record. You're like, this is Dario Argento. And I'm like, no, it ain't.
Yeah, I thought it was. Damn, I really thought he directed this movie. I really did. I must have.
Well, I'll give you a pass on that. I'll give you a pass because when you look at the cover, it says, the poster, it says Dario Argento, very, very big. And then underneath that, in the tiniest letters possible, it says presents.
Oh, damn. I was just so,
he busted,
it got me.
He busted a Quentin Tarantino, bro, where he always throw his name on. Remember when they came out with the RZA movie, Iron Fist?
Yeah.
Fucking 20 feet. 20 feet across the poster, it says Quentin Tarantino presents. That's the only reason people saw Man with the Iron Fist. I thought because of that. Me too. It was Quentin Tarantino presents, and then like you thought RZA was doing the music, but he actually directed that bitch. I was like, and he's acting in it. He's the man with the iron fist.
He's the man with the iron fist. Not the greatest movie, but
it was entertaining. But I agree, it was not the greatest movie. But so Dario Argento presents, guys. It is directed by Lamberto Bava, who also did the sequel. I have not seen the sequel for Demoni. That's the Italian title. Have you seen the second Demons too? Before we get into it,
yes, I have. It's been a while since I've seen that one. I remember this one, Demons 2, being fun too, as well. But it's been a while since I've seen that one, so I don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember certain scenes. I know it's a really cool scene with a TV. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but like, it's almost even crazier in a way. So like, we definitely gotta you gotta watch that one, and maybe we can talk about that one as well.
Oh, I would love to talk about that one because I loved Demons, this first one, man. Especially since I didn't know, and I'm tripping out because I have the IMDb score pulled up, 6.6 out of 10. That seems super low, bro. I don't know, but then again, I mean, you got a bunch of film snobs. Who's going to be comparing this to like an Oscar-worthy title? A rating doesn't really go far when you're talking about horror. You can't throw the same rating as you would give like a Shawshank.
Or Exorcist or something like that. They probably get high ratings to, or Jaws. Like it's not that type of thing. This is it's a whole different class of its own. I mean, I give this movie a high rating because of the quality of production of a lot of different things, man. Even the story. The story is I'm not going to say the most original because I think there was movies around that time which I haven't seen but I heard of through other podcasts. There was a movie called like Popcorn or something like that was around this time that was kind of like the same thing, right? I seen Popcorn. Sort of kind of similar in ways with the movie theater, but like I think that was a serial killer or something like that. It's been a long time, but being trapped in a movie theater, I thought I really liked because I thought that was like such an original idea because I love to go to the movies. We all love to go to the movies, and then for a movie to happen, a horror movie to happen with within the theater, which is like, wow, while they're watching a horror movie, it's always like that. Like Michael Jackson's Thriller, like you watching a werewolf movie and then they cut back to the audience like, oh, they're in the movies, it's cool. I don't know, I always love movies, within movies in the movie theaters.
You're in my head, bro. We were literally just watching the making of Thriller last night.
Oh, I love that.
On YouTube, man. Shouts out to Rick Baker, bro, and oh man,
John Landis.
John Landis, thank you, John Landis. Yeah. But yeah, my girl was telling me, somehow we were just scrolling on YouTube and it popped up, and my girl's like, "Oh, I love that," and I was like, "I don't know if I've seen that. I probably did when I was a kid, but I rewatched it, and I'm pretty sure I'd seen it. But just seeing the fandom of everyone that was there for Mike, bro, they were filming in some locations at like 3 in the morning, and there was like little kids out there in the streets.
Yeah. It was crazy, bro. I used to watch that every day, bro. I used to watch the making of Thriller every single day.
So good.
Yeah. Because I wanted to do that. That's when I figured out, well, that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to make monsters and movies and things like that. So like I watched it every single day. I almost knew it by heart. And I watched it not too long ago. I think I was doing a video on something, and that came up. So, and I watched the whole thing again.
That's something that needs to be remastered, even though it's only like, what, 30, 40 minutes or something like that. It needs to be remastered and try to put it out in the highest quality, because we're watching like some DVD copy on YouTube. And if somehow they can upscale Thriller in 4K, because we watched that directly after, they got to be able to do with this making of, because I want to see that, dude.
Yeah, I want to see Thriller in 4K. I still think it was like one of the first videos ever made, but I still think to this day, Michael Jackson Thriller is the greatest video ever made. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I still think it's the choreography is tight, the makeup is tight, the direction is tight, the song is dope, and it got Vincent Price rapping in it, son. Like, what? Like, yo, this shit is all time.
Yeah, you're so right, especially with all even when they leave it's close to midnight and they're leaving the theater, and then you see that Vincent Price poster, you see the American Werewolf in London poster right there underneath the marquee. It's fantastic. Rick Baker's work is amazing on that as well.
Zombie breakdancers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. With the head pop up, like, that shit is dope. Still,
even my girl was like, I wonder what these zombie breakdancers are doing nowadays, if they're still alive. You know what I mean? Like, what are they doing nowadays? And those are stories that are timeless. Like, you know, when it comes to stuff like that. But going back to demons, I was gonna say we've talked Evil Dead. We don't talk many demons here on the channel as far as like demon movies. I would love to talk more.
Right? Well, that's what ghosts. Well,
yeah, that's like a paranormal thing. But I was going to say, and I think we just got news that they are moving forward with the next Evil Dead. I don't know if you saw that, the next Evil Dead.
Yeah, I just heard about that. I just seen that about an hour or so ago. A spinoff to the Evil Dead Rises. All right.
I hope they focus on where it ends, but I think when they say spin-off, they're gonna go back to that cabin that I don't want to give too much spoilers, but that one like triangle cabin that we got introduced to, right?
Yeah.
I think that's where the spin-off comes, but it's kind of the same thing, right? Because that girl came from the Evil Dead Rise. That girl that ends up at that cabin. So I hope they keep it like attached to that world, because I liked Evil Dead Rise. I know there's a lot of hardcore fans of Evil Dead, like the Ash Bruce Campbell version, where they're like, nah, the new one didn't do it for me. But I think the only reason they're saying that is because they're fanboys of Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, maybe so. I thought it was good. I liked Evil Dead Rises a lot. And I'm a huge fan of Evil Dead too. You know that. But I was a fan. I was a fan of Evil Dead Rise. I thought they could have pushed it even more a little bit if they want. Like, we're talking Evil Dead here. Let's really gore it up, because that's what those movie was. You know, especially Evil Dead 2, the crazy shock value of horror, sort of like, you know, like demons here we're about to get into. So I wish they would have just turned it up like two more notches, because there was some great stuff in Evil Dead Rising with the cheese grater and swallowing glass and shit like that. Thought that stuff was really effective, because it was originally supposed to be on HBO Max. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was powerful enough to go in the theater, and I agree.
No, I thought it was an overall great presentation. I mean, you had that one scene where she's first getting attacked by the demon entity, and remember when she's in the I forget the lead actress's name, but when she's in the elevator and she's getting her body all fucking contorted and shit. That I don't like broken bones. So anytime I see, even if a bone doesn't pop out, if I see an arm bend in a weird way that's not supposed to, I go like I cringe. That's worse than seeing it sometimes for me. But demons, man. So just like Thriller, we're in a movie theater in this setting, and I love this setting. I love any one setting movies where it's you got to get out, whether it's a cabin, whether it's a damn high rise, whether it's a movie theater. I think it's more appropriate a movie theater because, like you said, if you're watching this in a movie theater, you're like extra creeped out.
Yeah, right. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Like what do you look behind you and shit? Like,
yeah, and the whole just kind of like introduction to a very weird character who we only see in the beginning and the end of the movie, where it's like a Phantom of the Opera guy with the silver mask. Did we ever like figure out what the fuck that was? Yeah, Kano.
No, they'll never spoke. Kano from Mortal Kombat, son. He had the exact same mask Kano has on in Mortal Kombat. I was like, that's probably where they got the idea from. I'm telling you. Yeah.
So the only thing I could think about this guy, and was he the girl working at the movie theater in the green? She was shining the light on everybody. Like, was she supposed to be like a demon gatekeeper too, or something? I don't understand.
Because she was she was like you know like inviting them, and you know what I'm saying, and into the theater, if I remember right. What was she doing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think she was just like a so at first I thought she was an usher, and but then she was like literally like just shining the light on everybody, just like she was annoyed by people kissing. And I'm like, that's what you do in theaters, like when you're a couple. But so, but then when we get a transformation, I think our first not our first because the first transformation was the girl in the restroom, but her friend, I forget the name. She starts transforming on stage, and then that girl seemed like she didn't know what was happening. And I'm like, aren't you like the demon gatekeeper? What do you? She seemed surprised.
Yeah, like, oh my God, yeah, like are you with it or not? Because she always had some shifty eyes, like she knew what was up, you know, knew all this shit was about to go down. So like I'm not sure what her deal was.
I don't know, man, but
I don't know.
I think these were demon gatekeepers, and they were just obviously there to get people in the seats. And I thought it was fantastically laid out, because then we get an introduction to all these different kinds of couples. We get the two friends, the girls at the beginning, who skip class to go to this the Cineplex or whatever. Yeah, special screening, which it's like a golden ticket. It just says, did you notice it just says today and it had a time on it? Oh,
just today?
It just said today. Okay. It didn't even say the name of the movie. It didn't say the name of the movie.
It's a movie. They don't even say it's a movie. It just says today on there. What could this be? You know what I'm saying? This shit could be anything.
Yeah, it just said today, the time, and then it had the location, which was called like the Metropoli or something, or Metropol. It was something in Italian, but they end up showing up, they skip class, and then we get a cool lobby scene, because it reminded me of like some of the theaters here that always showed, like, I don't know if you know, at your AMCs, like if they have like things on display and behind the glass cases and whatnot.
Yep. We had the Magic Johnson series up here at the AMC, had all the Ghostbusters, Men in Black stuff up here. Yeah.
Oh, that's tight. That's tight.
Yeah, that one's closed down now because they're trash. These AMCs are bad. But when I worked there, and then when it opened, it was awesome because they had all this movie memorabilia there. So yeah. I remember
right.
Sure.
Okay, that's cool. So yeah, at ours, I know for a long time we had like an Iron Man. There was like an Iron Man suit. I think they had like a Batman, some from Batman, a Dark Knight or something. But yeah, in this one they have like a motorcycle, just kind of there, and then they have our mask, which is kind of like the Kandarian mask. Like it's almost like that forbidden item that's in the movie, within the movie that they're watching, and that's when we get to see kind of like our different characters. We're introduced to who I can only describe as a pimp with his two hoes.
The pimp.
Yeah, bro. By the way,
pimp, bitch.
Were you listening to the English dub of this?
Yeah, of course. That's the best. That's the only way you gotta listen to it, bro, with the English dub, because he had that voice like, "Hey, baby cakes, I talk like this, bitch." You know
what was that voice? I was like,
"Hey, shut your ugly ass up."
Yeah, his voice sounded like when they do the English dub sometimes for anime. Like if you've ever seen like the real old ones, and oh god, they're bad. I got to send you some clips and shit. Yeah, the very stereotypical ones. But his voice was so it didn't sound right. So I'm like,
no, it don't even sound like it's matched his face. Hey now, Don't touch that goddamn mask, girl.
Yeah. And we get one of the I forget her name. I'm gonna pull her name up right here. I know her name is like Greta. Oh yeah, Greta, which is why she has the same first name and last name in real life. Greta, by the way.
Yeah.
She's still doing cons. Did you know that?
No, she's a scary looking lady within herself. I was looking at her, like she had like very pronounced facial features. I was like, she already looks scary. You know, we're gonna talk about what happens. Like she kind of looked creepy a little bit to me.
So she plays. Oh yeah, she's very pretty. Both these girls were, and she plays Rosemary, and she's kind of like fucking around and stuff like that, and they're all like smoking, and they're just kind of like. I don't know why they're there. I mean, I'm sure that the guy just approached them here, free ticket, and they're there for some reason. He's like, "Hey, hoes, take a night off." You know what I mean? Let's go to the movie theater.
Hey, hoes, you off for the night?
You off for the night? Let's kick our feet up.
Yeah.
By the way, that guy's name is Bobby Rhodes, and he plays Tony in the movie. Yeah, Bobby Rhodes.
Tony, I'm a pimp, and I laugh like this.
I wonder if he's in anything else, bro. He's still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah. You ever see Sesame Street?
Yeah, I've seen some of them.
Yeah. Remember Gordon on Sesame Street? He was like the black dude who's like bald. It's from the old days with the mustache. You'll look it up and see.
What's his name? Gordon?
Yeah, Gordon. Gordon for Sesame Street and shit. He looked just like.
I think I know. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Kind of just like him, that mustache. Yeah.
So when
we all had mustaches like this back in the day.
When did he start Sesame Street? Because I might have caught him when he was older already.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he's passed away now. I think he started late 70s, early 80s. I grew up on Gordon shit, you know.
I might have seen him in the late 80s then, because we were a Sesame Street family for sure. We would watch it whenever we could. But yeah, so him, Rosemary, and the other hoe, I'll just say. I don't even know her name. I can't find it right now. But so they're messing around in the lobby and stuff like that. And that's when Rosemary puts on that mask and she gets scratched from, I guess, I don't know. It's made out of that Kandarian steel.
I'm thinking it's like a little, I think it's like a steel, something that'll poke you, you know what I'm saying, that you put on anyway. You know what I'm saying? Kandarian steel. Hold on.
Yeah, so you get that Kandarian steel in the skin, and it's like, gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Which then brings, we find out that the demons and this is this across all demon lore, where if you get scratched, if you get any of their blood inside of your blood, you transform, because that's kind of what happens in Evil Dead, kind of, right? When they get scratched, they turn into a demon.
Yeah, this is true.
Or Deadite, Deadite,
Yeah, Deadite, or like an original one, the tree thing happened, so it kind of sometimes, some pierce their skin or some type of way, and then they get usually possessed in the movie. I don't know that for sure, but that's a great question too. And I got another question too, like what kind of a movie theater just let them pick up the props,
Nobody was guarding the HUD. Nobody.
It was just like right there, you know what I'm saying? No tape or anything, do not touch. She just got it all over her face. And like, oh, look at this.
I think that someone just planted it right there then. Someone just had it hanging off the motorcycle, wherever they grabbed it from, and they're just like, watch, some dummies gonna grab this, put it on their face, and we got our demon.
Yeah. And you can see that meme with the kangaroo guy, you know what I'm saying, behind the tree like this.
Yeah.
Waiting for somebody to put it on. You're like, yeah.
I know it's gonna be Tony's bitch right here about to do it.
Tony's bitch. Put that down, bitch.
Yeah.
He said it.
But yeah, so then we get our theater within a theater scene, or I'm sorry, our movie within a movie, which starts off with like the most blaring, like out of place music. And this is how they advertise this movie, by the way. If you look right at the beginning, all the credits are going, it says original music by, and it has like 20 artists. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did they get original music from Billy Idol and like all these big ass name rock bands? And you hear it sprinkled throughout, but it doesn't seem like it even fits. Was that me, or did it fit for you, the music?
Yeah, some of it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like the White Wedding song is a great song, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't seem like that fit at all. I will say, I did like that music at the very beginning. That dum 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 dum. You know that one at the beginning, like that's fire right there.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like then it would play like rock music all of a sudden, and I was like, I don't know. The dude when he was on a motorcycle at the end, I'm pretty sure we get to it. Like,
oh yeah, that was a.
I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. How did they? That's what I was like. How did they get Billy Joel in this beat?
No, Billy Idol. Billy Idol.
Oh, Billy Idol, not Billy Joel.
He was like, uptown girl. She's a demon in my uptown world.
Yeah, it would fit. It probably would fit. That one fits better, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It just seemed out of place because. Okay, if you're gonna have rock music, have it throughout. Don't be putting like some fucking score by Goblin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you switch to the rock music. Like it just seemed, I don't know, it was clashing too much for me. But I understand why they try to do it. Probably to get the youngsters there watching demons and shit. But so that's kind of like our introduction. And then I even though it's said throughout the movie, you know. The theater is what's bringing it to life. Remember the blind man goes, the theater is bringing it to life.
Yeah, with his eyes scratched out and shit. Yeah, it's a theater. Yeah.
By the way, bro, let's talk about that couple. It's a blind man and his daughter. I think it's his daughter because when she ends up getting like killed or whatever, he goes, my young, and he said their name. I forget the name, but but I think it's his daughter. And why the fuck is a blind man going to the movie theater in the first place? It's like, did you see that video recently of some guy trying to shake Stevie Wonder's hand?
No.
Swear to God. I'm gonna put it here. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, I'm gonna put the video up right here. Yeah. He's like playing the piano, and there's a group around him, and some guys like really get into it, and he like reaches over and tries to shake his hand, and nothing happens. And then he takes his hand. He's like, "Oh, I forgot."
I forgot. What the hell? No, you get. Oh, yes. That's amazing.
It's fantastic, fantastic. But that character is there, and you know, jumping in the middle of the movie, he goes, "Guys, it's." He like talks to the group. He's like, "Guys," he goes, "It's not the movie. It's the theater that's doing this." Because I think at that point, that guy Tony becomes like the leader of the group. You know, there always has to be one that's a leader, and he's basically like, we got to destroy the movie. Like, let's get in the projection booth, turn off the movie, because at this point, people have turned into demons. Rosemary's the first one. She through the cut. We get to see some great practical gore, just nice, exploding.
Bubbly, pussy, nasty, just nasty, bro. Yes. It was like, ooh.
And they're all foaming at the mouth with like green shit that comes out too.
Like green shit. I don't know why that disturbs me a little bit. Like green shit coming out of their mouth and shit. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like disturbing to look at, though. You know what I'm saying? But I thought they had some good, cool effects in this. In this
they're fantastic. Some of the best, man, that I've seen. But they decide to destroy the projection booth, which is not even ran by anybody. It's like, I guess, an automatic. I don't even know they had this back then. It looked like some kind of like automatic, like you put a film somehow and it automatically like just adjusts itself or something through big machines. Remember, they're like, what do we do? And then Tony's like, fucking break it. And they all start breaking shit. They all start breaking the machine. And then, you know, it turns off the movie, but demons are still happening. So it's like, okay. And that's when the blind man tells him what the hell's going on. He thinks. And I'm like, so what is it? Like, I thought it was the scratch from the, you know, the mask. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
like this whole theater. I got a question too. They came in through the doors. They came in, and then when they tried to get out, it was like a whole brick wall there. Like, how'd that happen, though? That had to be fast.
That was a very weird scene when they just enter it and they're all screaming like, the wall and stuff like that. It was like really like, it was a funny, like the camera's all zooming into the brick wall. Like it looked like, it almost looked like an Evil Dead shot for some reason.
It did.
Like flying in, you know?
Yeah, like this shit is dry. This mortar is dried up and shit. Like how does this happen and shit? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it was weird. Very interesting first half. And I gotta say first half because this second part of the movie, we're introduced to like a group, like a new group, a gang that I didn't even remember the first, because when you told me about this movie, I saw it maybe 2 weeks ago, and then I rewatched it again today just to kind of get a refresher. I forgot about this second group that comes in. These motherfuckers are sniffing cocaine through a can.
Through a Coke
through a Coke straw.
Through a Coke straw. I'm like, damn, they must got a lot of cocaine in there. They just got like, it's like halfway filled up. They just boy,
Yeah.
you'll fucking have a heart attack or something.
At first,
I don't know.
At first, I thought they were making the joke off of like they were just, this is good Coke, like Coca-Cola, you know. And then they dropped the shit, and then he's like, "You pick up every gram, bitch, that you dropped on the floor."
Pick up every gram. I'm still in my Pip Boys. Pick up every gram, bitch.
Yeah. So we're introduced to this next group that I don't even know what they were doing there, bro. I think they were just there to get killed off because they didn't really do much for the story.
No, they had no reason to be here. You know what I'm saying? It applied at all. Then they had some character development, like clean it all up. And then I swear the guy in the front seat with the bulge eyes and shit, I was like, I think he on cocaine for real. Cause he was like, his eyes was like, yeah, bitch, pick it all up, all of it. I was like, man, I think he on coke for real and shit.
Yeah, that driver was for real on coke. I thought he might have like just gone out of character and was like really gonna kill this woman. Like, yeah, bro. His eyeballs was like this big, bro. I was like, this motherfucker is high for real, bro. Yeah. So these kills are fantastic. I mean, and we get some transformations too, because the first transformation, kind of the girl that gets slashed by Rosemary, she comes out of the screen. Remember, she kind of falls through the movie screen. And then we get to see that like Rick Baker, like the transformation, like the werewolf from London scene with the claws. Yeah. And then the teeth coming out. And then she had that long ass tongue. She's like, ugh. That was weird, like, but it was cool though.
Tongue. It was scary looking, bro. That was like disturbing looking. You know what I'm saying? And I think when she pulls out Scream, you think Wes Craven got inspiration from this from like Scream 2? Remember Jada Pinkett like, in front of the theater? Yeah. I just thought about that, but I don't know. I'm just
I don't know. You know what? I haven't seen enough movies that are like filmed with a movie within a movie in it. Because like even that Scream 2, they're watching Stab, which is Scream.
Yeah, like demons. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if other movies that focus in a matinee or like in a theater have done that before. So I'm not going to say it's the first one, but I'm sure you know what? A lot of these American directors were watching shit from overseas for sure. Yeah,
they was watching. You know, Wes Craven was watching Demons, and that's almost the same, kind of the same scene, except it's just like they're watching Stab, they're watching whatever they're watching with the Demon movie. Yeah, it's very similar. I just thought about that literally just now. I was like, man, you know, Wes Craven.
I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, did you have excuse me? There's a lot of characters to focus on in this movie. Did you have a favorite one in particular, like that did not become a demon?
That did not.
Two. So, well, right? Okay. Let's say this. Okay. Did you have a favorite overall character then? Because yeah, you're right. There's only two that survive.
Yeah. To be honest with you, my favorite character in here, man, it had to be the mean ass pimp.
The pimp?
Oh no. Yeah, I like the mean ass pimp, bro. You know, like let's get her, because I thought he was gonna survive. When I first seen the movie, like, yeah, and of course he ended up turning into a demon. I was like, damn, but at least he was still in the movie a whole lot. You know, he wasn't killed off. He was like,
and he ended up on the poster. He ended up on the poster too, because they're like when they're running through that
out of the thing. Yeah. I liked him. I liked him a lot. Cool. Yeah, he was an asshole. He was like an unlikable character, but like I don't know, he was like the most interesting.
I will say this: some may call him an asshole. I call it like a leader quality, because when push comes to shove, everyone's panicking. You always need that one person that they may come off as an asshole, but it's like they're stepping up because they go, hey guys, we need to do this. Shut the fuck up. Put your emotions to the side. We need to board up, you know, the entrance with all, and he got people to do that.
Yeah, exactly. He reminded me of the dude Night Living Dead, the black dude, kind of.
Oh yeah. Once again, when people are trying to argue, it's like, dude, we are racing against the clock right now. We don't have time to argue. Let's bolt these windows shut and let's get it. Let's go. You know, and it's go time.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. That was another quality I liked. Yeah.
I mean, he did become a foreman, because like once people were like stacking shit on top, he's like, hurry up, pick that shit up. It ain't gonna break. Like, I'm like, bro, you doing the clock or what? What the fuck?
Yeah. Hurry that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't untie it. Cut it.
Yeah. So he kind of did get done dirty, because he ends up getting bit like in the leg, and then I think like another demon just pops out of nowhere, like over the edge of like the second floor. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? And also the one of the guys, the one that's trying to pick up on the girl at the beginning of the movie, he lets him just get like eaten and shit. Like he's just like watching him. He's like, give me that knife, and he gives it to him. And then another demon comes out his neck, like bites his neck, and I'm like, he's just watching him die at this point. He's like, that's what you get for making me do manual labor, man. I ain't fucking with that. I was on a date, man. I was on a date right here. You having me fucking work? You know?
Yeah.
So they got him, man. That was a pretty crazy kill. I thought it was funny too, that one couple, it was like the older couple at the beginning where she's like, I thought you were taking me to a nice dinner or something. He's like, oh, I shop. And it's like the old guy.
Yeah, the old guy at the beginning.
And she's like, she's like, I don't like scary movies. He's like, hush shop, be quiet. I'm like, why are you even together, bro? What the fuck?
You watch it anyway.
Yeah, funny characters like that, I think, is what makes this movie like have rewatch value and stuff. And
good, all good characters. That's what I liked about it. You know, it had some stereo, you know, like the final girl ones, the pimp, they girls, they're all fun characters, really, you know what I'm saying, to get knocked off if they had to, you know.
What'd you think of the final girl? I thought she was pretty good.
Yeah. I thought it might have been it was two final girls that had the potential to be final girls. So I thought the other one might, you know, make it too, but it ended up being the other one. And I thought she was, you know, I thought she did good with her little transformation there. It wasn't as crazy. Oh, she did have a crazy transformation. I guess we can get into that, you know. Her friend, you know.
Yeah, we can get into. Oh, you're talking about the curly-haired girl, the brunette?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they were both. I'm sorry, they were both brunettes. Yeah, but the curly-haired. Yeah.
Her back, you know, her neck and her back. You know?
My neck.
Because the demon came out her back like.
That was fucking crazy, because that was the only time we saw that in the movie, right?
Yeah. That was the only other variation of another demon that we seen in the movie. The other ones were like kind of like people, and you know what I'm saying. This one was like a little horn, sharp teeth demon, you know. And
why do you think that happened? Because she kind of like arches like her back down, like she's looking like the what the fuck is that creature from that movie, the Rake? You know what I'm talking about? Like the one they always show like the image of people, everybody thinks it's real, and I'm like, nah, that's from a fucking movie, dog. Like, relax. She looked like she's like on her like hind legs, like on all fours backwards or whatever, and it pops out of her back. And I'm like, why did that happen, and not to everybody else? I wonder.
Because she was the other final girl, you know. Then we gotta do something special with her. That's all they did for the movie. That's all it didn't happen to anybody else. She didn't get, you know,
it was memorable.
By the thing. Yeah, it was definitely memorable. Like, and that's the only other variation of a demon. She's like demon, you know what I'm saying, leveled up too. She was like level up too, you know what I'm saying, second stage demon. So I like that. I would like to see some more of them like that, but it probably was high to make.
Probably the budget. It wasn't, like, you know, wasn't the budget.
Like 10 of those, you know. So yeah. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was a cool whole second half as well. Once we got like on the motorcycle and whatnot, and then we had our samurai, you know, showdown where he's like cutting off everybody's heads, and he even takes a page out of like Dawn of the Dead, the originals book, where the helicopter with the propellers, which the first time I forgot when that fucking helicopter just fell through the ceiling. I was like, I don't remember that in the first time I saw it.
Yeah. I seen that today. I was like, I don't remember that. Yeah, how did that happen? Have demons affected the world at this point, and it just happened to crash at that theater? And why would it crash through the if it was on the roof? How does it crash through the whole movie theater? You know what I'm saying? It was a little ass helicopter,
bro. It fell exactly like it just like landed, like it was like on its feet. Like, if it had crashed, it would like go nosedive first, right? I mean,
nosedive, like it just fell just straight like this, like you know, all electricity just went out, and it just, you know what I'm saying, dropped through the floor.
And the pilot, wasn't he a demon too?
I don't know. He was just fucked up. But like,
I thought he popped up. Because I think he popped up. I could take that back, but I felt like his brain was exposed and shit. And then I thought he grabbed the girl. Like, I'm like, how the fuck did the demon get in the sky? Like, to get this guy?
Yeah, that's what. Like, how these demons get in the sky that quick? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this happened in this theater, how is it already, you know what I'm saying, worldwide? It's nothing escaped. No demons escape at that point out of the movie theater, I don't think, unless they came in the door that the fucking the cokeheads came through. I don't know.
I have no clue. One of those unanswered Lamberto Bava mysteries. I gotta ask him or something. Oh, he probably dead.
Yeah, because by the end of the movie, you know what I'm saying, there's demons running all in the street, son. It's like a whole survival-ish thing, you know what I'm saying? But so
well, he is still alive. Should we try to contact him and ask him what the fuck's going on?
Oh yeah, we gotta contact him. I do got one question too. The thing I peeped out in the movie today, when they were watching the movie within the movie, they were talking about, this is a Nostradamus's tomb. You might find him. And the girl's like, Nostradamus? That sounds like a rapper. What the coincidence is Nas had an album called Nostradamus.
Whoa! Wait a minute, bro. Are you telling me that Nas is a fan of demons?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He might have seen demons or not, but you remember that album? I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah,
Nostradamus is good. Nostradamus. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot how the rest of it goes.
Yeah, she said,
I love Nas, bro.
Yeah. Like, and Nas just happened to turn into Nostradamus, so that came true. The movie might be true.
That's crazy. Now you got me thinking. How deep does the demon hole go?
Yeah, he said something about Hitler, and he said about demons taking over the earth or some shit like that. Yeah.
Oh wow,
the dialogue is pretty straightforward. Yeah,
you caught onto a lot of things that I didn't really remember, like the dialogue within the movie and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just picked that because it said rapper, you know what I'm saying? And it was Nas, and it just popped up into my head instantly. Like, oh, Nostradamus.
That's funny. That's probably only in the English dub, too. Did they have rappers back then in Italy?
85. Yeah, in Italy.
In Italy, though? Italian culture?
I don't know. It was no rap in this movie, I can tell you that.
No. Might have been. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember anything. Yeah.
Who knows?
It was a lot of rock and some synth. I like the synth, but they should have kept that synth wave at the beginning throughout the whole movie. That like that type of shit. That was like the demon theme right there. I love that one. But like
amazing score.
Just didn't go.
Yeah, amazing score. So I mean, we get a lot of great kills. So many to even kind of focus on at some points. I mean, people getting their heads chopped off and through the damn helicopter propellers too, which I thought was fantastic. And then we got like that last scene, man. That last scene where they're kind of climbing up, and then we're approached by the guy with the mask, and I was like, okay, is this like a Willy Wonka thing? Like you made it to the golden ticket, the end? Or what the fuck is gonna happen from here? Like, because this guy's like not saying it. He's not saying anything.
No. He just started fucking with my man, you know what I'm saying? Started trying to grab his arm off the thing and make him fall down to kill him more and stuff. It's like, and the girl right away, like, why is he on the roof? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, like, what's the whole plan of this thing? You know?
Yeah,
what's the whole plan of this whole thing?
Did he know that? Oh, maybe he. No, I don't know. I'm thinking too much into it. I would say maybe the helicopter landed on the top of the roof, and then he went over there and he bit the. Maybe he's a demon. Maybe he somehow in demon form. Maybe he's like a Blade, like half like a daywalker. Demigod demon, or something like that. Because when he got stabbed, demon by night, human by day. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he did have like when he got stabbed by the pole when the girl stabbed him or whatever. He did sound like a demon. He was like,
oh yeah, he had a weird growl. Yeah, that was weird.
Weird growl. So like, I don't know. I don't know what he is. Is he Kano? And I don't know. Yeah. So I went
he's Kano. He's part Kano. He's part demon.
Yeah, because that mask he has, that part of the demon mask that's forever stuck to his face. Is he the leader of all this shit? I don't know. And not a lot of
if that's ever explained, I don't know. Yeah, because that's a little bit too nutty.
Out there.
What?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, it's out there. The plots, the plot holes in the movie are all over the place. But
they are.
It's fucking enjoyable as hell, though, bro. Like I don't care. Like it's a high rate B movie.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think if you're a fan of just practical effects, if you're a fan of makeup work, even like creating like a scary, ambiance of a setting that we've all been to. We've all been in the movie theater at least once in our life, I think. So it's relatable. Of course, you got the meta, the movie within the movie that could be linked to all of this. It's cool, and it happens right away too. Like we get right into it pretty much. We don't like, I want to say like maybe like less than 20 minutes in, like we're already getting our transformation of things with with Rosemary. Yeah, it's very, very cool. I really enjoyed this, and it made me want to watch the second one. So if you can leave off on a cliffhanger that makes me want to watch the second one, I think you did your part. And one thing I did read about this, so he was actually, Lamberto Bava was actually in talks of doing Demons 3, like years later. Like he was hitting them back to back, because he hit Demons 2 in '86, and then I think he was going to do Demons 3 like almost immediately, like '88 or something like that. And something happened where he had to, during production, like he had to pass off the reins to another director to work on another project or something like that. So there is technically a Demons 3, but it's called the Church. Yeah,
I never knew that.
Look up The Church from 1989, and if you look at the wiki, it has that this was supposed to be Demons 3. So it's very interesting. And then also, you know, with Italian culture, like when it comes to horror movies or just movies in general, there's always like these like weird off, like you don't know which, like, you know, when it says like zombie 1 is like the same as like they all have alternate titles and stuff, right?
Gates of Hell,
yeah, it's hard to know which one is which, to be honest. But I know that when the big zombie craze was happening, like there was like movies like City of the Dead and like all this shit that was like, yeah, different like alternate titles, and it was very confusing to American audiences. But they were just trying to bank off of what was happening here, pretty much.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They had some good ones too. You know, like America has some good ones too, but then like those foreign ones was just hitting it out of the park. Like you talk about, what was the you just said it too. The American version called it Gates of Hell, and you just said the other version.
Is it City of the Living Dead?
Yeah, City of the Dead, I think, something
City
like
of
that. Yeah, that's a gross movie. That's another gross out movie too, if you ever want to peep that one. But
oh, I would love to dive into this Italian horror craze, because it wasn't just Argento. Well, Dario Argento too. Did you know he had a daughter that also got into filmmaking?
Well, no, I did not know that.
Yeah, her name is. I was just reading it because she's also starring in the third one, The Church, that I was telling you about. Yeah, her name. Oh, nice. Asia Argento. Yeah, she's also a director.
Horror director.
Yeah, horror director, and
very cool.
And also actress too. Yeah, Asia Argento. So Asia Argento is an Italian actress and filmmaker, the daughter of filmmaker Dario Argento. She had many roles in several of her father's feature films and achieved mainstream success with appearances in XXX, Land of the Dead, and Maria Antoinette.
Oh, damn.
Wow, okay.
I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's only 48 years old. Very, very cool, man.
That's
very,
dope.
very cool. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Follows in old daddy's footsteps.
Right. Yeah. You got those old demon Nepo babies. Well, I don't want to say that's messed up. No, I'm sure she paved the way. Yeah, man, I would love to dive more into Italian horror. I like the Argento style, like the whole. I know they all have their, what do they call it? It's called something like the Italian style of horror, but it's like it's not just Argento. It's like as a whole, but it's like usually very colorful, very mysterious, you know, type of stuff. I forget what it's called. I know someone's gonna butcher me in the comments, but
and then they're definitely gory. A lot of them too. Yeah, like you got some of them.
Like that whole Suspiria movement. You know what I'm talking about?
Suspiria. Yep. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
All that stuff, but I like it. I'm really a big fan of it. Because it does have like a mystery element and it leads to a lot of suspense and stuff like that. But we didn't even jump to the full ending of this movie, where we find out that that our leading final girl becomes a demon. Cheryl becomes a demon. And were you expecting that ending?
Oh, that's the one with the demon pops out her back, right?
No. That's her friend. Cheryl. She's the one that ends up on the. Did you see it all the way to the end when they get picked up by those the people in the truck? Yeah.
I thought she had the gun and she was riding with them to the end, right? Or
yeah, she turned into a demon.
Damn, maybe I didn't see that part.
You didn't see maybe you saw alternate ending.
Yeah, it just went off. You know what I'm saying? They were in the truck and then the credits started rolling. And then that was it.
No. So right before the credits roll, like they get picked up and then like these people were like, oh, there's a safe haven. They make it seem like there's an outbreak of demons everywhere, right? Man. So they get picked up, and then like it's all happy, like music and stuff like that, and then she's like, rah! She like turns like she does like one of those type of things. And
that on Prime?
We ain't gonna say where I watched it, but I watched it.
Yeah. Mine didn't end like that, bro. And she left. Yep, she just got in the car and they left. I was like, they said like they got hope if something like that. You know what I'm saying? They just ride off, and then the credits start playing. Don't. That was it.
Oh no, she got shot. She got shot, and she like rolled off the thing, and she was all like fangs out and everything.
Man, I kind of want to pull it up right now just to see.
Yeah, and they ride off. They ride off into the sunset, and then that's it. Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up really quick. If we're on YouTube, let me see.
Yeah, mine is different. Right, huh? Yeah, let me see.
Oh, I know why you stopped it. You stopped it right. It's right after the credits. Look, check this out. Check this out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
There's more to this.
Stopped it. Yeah.
Look at right here. You're like, all right, let's talk about this movie.
Yeah, I thought it was over. I forgot. No, I
look at bro. Look at.
Oh shit, she got a bite on her neck, son.
Yeah.
A scratch or something. Ah, shit. Oh, the sun got her.
Yeah.
He almost like he's gonna try to save her. Like she's already gone. She's too far gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like a post-credit scene.
Yeah, it's post-credit scene. I know. I didn't see that. I
don't know if you can hear the music, but it sounds like some like generic rap beat.
Maybe there's Nostradamus. There you go. They put him in there. Damn.
And that's how it ends, man.
I'm reviewing a movie I didn't see.
Oh no, you're good, man.
I was just kidding. Well, damn. Well, how I feel about that? Well, that was that was pretty ballsy. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? They killed the main girl, so it only had one main guy who survived. All right.
Which is kind of cool because it to me that means that he wasn't expecting there was going to be a sequel. Because usually when final girls live or whatever, they just live because they're like, okay, they might want to be around for the sequel. They're a fan favorite, I'm sure. Because you got people that are rooting for people, right? So he was probably like, this might be a one and done, but I think because of the critical praise of this movie, and we'll get into that because there was some praise for this movie. He's probably like, damn, I shouldn't have killed her off.
yeah, maybe so.
So what do you think of that ending now? What do you think about the world being overrun by demons?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but yeah, because they were trapped inside the movie theater as far as I could see. None of them escaped, unless I'm missing something here. So how's it worldwide spread? I don't know. I
mean, that's just, we're only focused on one story here, right? Or a couple of people's stories, right? So we don't know what's happening in the rest of the world.
It could be this worldwide thing that was happening, the plan for the demons to take over the world. And this is just a small incident. So that's
maybe they had a world premiere, handing out tickets all over the world all simultaneously. And this is a worldwide event that happened at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but her turn, that's pretty ballsy. I mean, they wasn't really killing main girls off like that, especially in the 80s. So like to kill the main girl off and then the girl just lived. It's
what they should have done to capitalize on it is make an American version, or not even but a version in America where it's a sequel, but like a spinoff kind of, where they hear about the attacks that happen in Italy. And they go, oh shit, what's happening? And then they find out that it happens also there at another movie theater there in America. So then you're like, oh, this is like a strategic worldwide attack of demons.
I like that. I like that. That'll be a fun little independent movie to make.
you don't gotta lie. You know you hate that.
No, I was thinking about that. No, I think I actually like that. I do, for real. I do like it because, what I'm saying, just say like it was a certain thing going on and it was in the movie theater, video store, maybe something weird. Oh, like
that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. I like that. Yeah, that could implement like the 80s. That's 80s nostalgia is a video store, right?
New release. You know what I'm saying? New release, it'd be the Demons movie or whatever the hell movie it was. And somebody, put on the mask and there you go. Now you're trapped inside the video store. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I liked it for real. That's what I was like.
Well, you got the soundtrack as well, which was released on LP by RCA Records and features 1980s rock and heavy metal themes. So I don't know if this music was so I'm not like, you know, I'm into music and stuff like that, but I'm not an aficionado as far as like, I don't know if these movies, I'm sorry, if these songs were recorded for the movie specifically, or if they were already out. But they have songs for, like you said, White Wedding by Billy Idol, a band called Accept. You got Motley Crue, Rick Springfield, Pretty Maids. A lot of these are American, by the way, American bands. Go West, The Adventures, Saxon. And then you only have a few songs that were actually like original scores by Claudio Simonetti, and that's like all like probably the synth wave and stuff like that that you heard. But
they're trying to get that American audience, you know, like to watch, you know. So that's why I probably put all that music in, all that Americanized music, you know, young people.
The release of Demons was distributed theatrically in Italy by Titanus on the 4th of October, 1985. Perfect time, by the way, right before Halloween. You know, you got a couple weeks for it to marinate in theaters. I love that. Actually, I feel like movies were in theaters longer, right? Back then, probably like months. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Because you don't have as many as like, you don't have as many movies like now, you know?
Yeah. Like a movie will be in not a theater a week now, and it'll be on Amazon Prime the next, you know? Quick, quick.
Very
making no money.
Yep. The film grossed a total of $1.2 million $1.2 Italian lire, L-I-R-E. So I don't know what that's their money. Domestically, making it the 39th highest grossing film in Italy that year. More than, that doesn't sound like promising number, but 39th highest grossing movie that year. It made more than, bro, this can't be okay, but this is in Italy. Let's keep in mind it made more than Cat's Eye, which was a Stephen King film. You remember Cat's Eye with that one had Drew Barrymore, right? Little Drew Barrymore.
I think so. Yeah, I remember that one being a flop though. Like I remember even when it came out, like it flopped in the U.S., but I'm not sure. You can probably look it up. But
I remember watching that as a kid. So, you know, we could talk about this off, but like my first ever horror movies were all Stephen King movies. I'm talking about Cat's Eye, Silver Bullet, the It TV version of It. All of them were. I guess my dad was a super fan or something, but other than Cat's Eye, Silver Bullet, which I just mentioned, it made more than that, and A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wow. No way, bro. Nightmare on Elm Street was huge. Yeah.
No, but in Italy, though. In Italy.
Yeah, but in Italy. Yeah. In Italy. Yeah.
They weren't fucking with Krueger in Italy, I guess.
Yeah, they ain't fucking with Krueger. Even though he sounded like one of the people in the movie. Hey, this is Freddy Krueger. Get away from that bitch.
He did the voice of Tony. He voiced over Tony. The film was distributed everywhere else in the world in 1986, including the United States, France, and Hong Kong. The film was planned to be released in the United Kingdom, but its release was seemingly canceled. You know what? The UK was so soft. I'm sorry. I got to give it, because remember when they had that whole campaign of video nasties? Do you remember that or no?
Video nasty. No, I don't remember that.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it was the UK. They came up with this category called video nasties, and they threw any movie that they thought was offensive or over the top. And I think this started, I don't know, I'm not going to, but I know that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was in that category. And they, because of that, if you had a movie that was deemed a video nasty, they would ban it. They would not, you ever see like those videos that's banned in 87 countries and all that shit? Yeah. It's because of that stupid campaign. And that's like so dumb. If people want to watch these movies, let them watch it, dude.
Exactly. Just a movie at the end of the day.
I think that's why it was canceled. I could be wrong. Let me know, guys, if you guys know. But I know that they had a huge campaign of not allowing certain movies because they were just too offensive for them or whatever. So, anyways.
Yeah, I remember now. Video nasty. I remember you talking about that, and we were talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre in that.
Look that up if you can on YouTube. Video nasties. There's great documentaries or video essays on them. I get really sucked into little things like that. So in a contemporary review, Kim Newman stated that in the monthly film bulletin that Demons suffers from the same uncertain, over-empathetic tone that brought down producer Dario Argento's own Phenomena. So that's the one with Jennifer Connelly, right? Or what's her name? Is it yeah, Jennifer Connelly, young Jennifer Connelly. You know that actress. She's an American actress.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I guess that movie flopped, and it got a 4K release within like the last couple of years. I remember like people must like it if it got a 4K release, but they're saying it suffered the same downfall as that movie, and that the film has horror effects, plenty gory deaths, transformations into dribbling monsters, a demon bursting out of a girl's back, and an interesting set of designs and situations, but flounders badly as it tried to build up a high-energy, cumulative effect. Okay, a lot of big words in there.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I thought it was dope.
You thought it was dope. Yeah. They are not talking to the real horror fans, to tell you that. But Demons holds a 64% approval rating on review aggregators website Rotten Tomatoes based on 11 reviews. That's it? Bro. Damn. Can we get some people in there reviewing this shit so we can get a higher percentage? Interesting. Leonard Maltin, who's a critic, gave the film 1.5 out of 4 stars, criticizing the film's lack of characterization, logic, and plot. It's a fucking horror movie, dog. Back then, they were not focusing on that plot. Come on, be real.
No. They're not focusing on the plot. A lot of stuff don't make sense. But, you know what I'm saying, what's good about it is what's good about it. You know what I'm saying? The horror is really good, you know? They're actually scary, you know? I think those demons are actually scary in this film. You know,
yeah, and you go to horror movies, especially back then, to get scared. So exactly. I felt like, you know, watching it in 2024, that I was scared of this movie. Like as far as like the scenes that were happening, I was scared. So I think it did its job. You know, the practical effects are great. This film was listed at number 53 on American TV channel Bravo as the on its 100 scariest moments list. So. I mean, that's just to be on that list, bro. Top 100 out of the hundreds of thousands of movies that are out there. Yeah. God, come on now.
Good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah. And I've seen this at like 10.
There you go.
It's crazy.
That should be the tagline. Watch this movie at 10, at age 10 with your grandma.
Yeah, we watched it. We both liked it.
Yeah. All right. So how about a little bit of trivia to end this off?
All right, let's do it. All
right. So director of Demons and Demons 2, Lamberto Bava, cites that this is his personal favorite film that he has directed.
Oh, nice.
And he's only directed 2. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, he's directed a shit ton. But what do you think, man? He's been directing... Let me see how many movies he has under his belt before I say that. Oh, 29. So... That's actually not that much for how long he's been around, but his last movie was in 2018.
Okay.
All right. Out of almost 30 movies, he says this one is his favorite. I think that's saying something.
Yeah, I think the movie's very well paced too. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, we get right into the get down, and the movie don't let up off the gas to not even the credits, the post credits is still going. Yeah, as we just saw. So yeah, I love the pacing in this movie. I really like this movie a lot, for real. Even like some of the, you know, even with the dub and the weird dialogue choices, it's kind of bad. But like I give some of that to the dubbing and the writing, but like you don't really care, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just get to the next thing.
I'll be honest, if I'm watching this over again for a third time, I'm going to be watching it probably in the subtitles to see how close the dialogue or even the voices sound, because, you know, once again, like you said, the dubbing can kind of throw it off with whoever they chose as an actor for the voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
so I might want to rewatch it in Italian next time. Another trivia fact is the name of the cinema, the Metropole, that's what it is, can be seen as a building in the first Silent Hill video game.
Oh,
did you ever play that game?
And yeah, I love Silent Hill. Yeah, Silent Hill was the shit. That's talk about a scary ass game.
God,
I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's one of the most terrifying games ever made, bro.
Right?
No, I didn't. I had no idea. That's a great one. That's a great trivia pool right there. Holy shit.
You ain't heard nothing yet. Wait till you hear this one. So the blind man going into the cinema was meant as an ironic joke.
What, are blind people a joke to you, son? Like, damn.
Oh, the blind community's coming after them. Wait a minute.
Oh,
they can't read this joke. So how the fuck are they gonna I take that back.
They're gonna be brailing the shit out of this shit. Like,
brailing the shit out of this review, huh? That's funny.
Oh man.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if there's it says this was the final film of Nicoletta Elmi. But who is she though? Who is she? Oh, interesting. Okay, so the girl in the green dress, the one that was shining the light on everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This was her final film. I wonder why.
I don't know.
She's only 59 years old and she still lives in Rome, Italy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
She was a child actor. Interesting. In the 70s, she was a child actor.
Oh.
I wonder why this was her final film. That kind of has me like intrigued of her story now.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like this, I don't know. Maybe this film kind of burnt her a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it was bad production or want to get out of the business, married rich. I don't know. She was pretty.
Yeah, it says Nicoletta Elmi with a strikingly pretty, charming, and gifted redhead child. And oh, she was redhead. I didn't even pick up on that. Maybe she dyed her hair. Let's see. She was a model and an actress. She was a child star in the early 70s. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, she's starting a couple of other horror movies, it says. So yeah, it wasn't her first one. So okay, I thought it might have been like maybe this might have scared her off for other things, but yeah, she did a lot of Italian horror. Oh, she was in this horror movie called Deep Red, which I hear a lot of people talk about, from 1975. Got a high review. I might want to check this one out.
Yeah,
got a 7.5 out of 10. That's pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
It says, the poster says, Psycho, The Exorcist, Jaws, now there's Deep Red.
Oh, you sold me now.
Yep. And it's a Dario Argento film. An actual Dario Argento film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to check that one out, bro. That's why I know I've heard that one. Okay. Very cool. Okay. So let's see. This is a spoiler trivia, which we already spoiled the whole movie. It says the scene where the cocaine is dropped inside the car and where the characters are picking it back up has been quite a subject of controversy, which led to the scene being censored almost all over the world. What? That's interesting.
Because of the cocaine use or the
you know what?
Or the cocaine on the titty. Yeah.
That was definitely censored in the UK. Now, I have a feeling it had something to do with the Coca-Cola can. Maybe Coca-Cola didn't want them to be anything associated with actual cocaine.
But they were actually associated with cocaine for real back in the day, right? Didn't they used to put cocaine in the Coke?
Yes. Is that a real thing or was that a rumor?
I don't know. That might be an urban legend. That's what. Yeah.
Let me see.
Used to tell me. Yeah, that's
Coca-Cola. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Cocaine, Coke.
Oh man, they really tried to bury this story.
Yeah, they tried to bury it. I bet it's kind of true, but Coke. I can see it, like you think of like the when they first Coke came out, and then maybe they used some form of the cocaine to help make it. The name makes sense. Why do you just come up with the name Coke? It's like it's so close to cocaine.
Well, I think we have our answer right here. So it says the drink was invented in 1885. I was just watching Driving Miss Daisy too, and that takes place like in the 40s and 50s. And there's a huge Coca-Cola advertisement. I'm like, damn, how long has Coke been around for? But 1885, man, by John Pemberton, a pharmacist from Atlanta, Georgia, who made the original formula in his backyard. Pemberton's recipe contained cocaine in the form of an extract of the coca leaf, which inspired the coca part of the beverage's name. The cola, the cola comes from the cola nut, but the cola nut, it's spelled with a K, which contains caffeine and other stimulants. Oh my God.
Man, that cocaine fuck a Red Bull. Back in the 1800s, you would want a Coca-Cola.
Bro, imagine how many like cowboys were all like coked out, like just for real, like shooting at.
We got that little Coke, boys. Bring some more Cokes over there for everyone. Coca-Cola for everybody.
That is funny, man.
Yeah, cocaine had cocaine in it. And then they go try to clean up your image now for demons. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're taking it back to the, you know what I'm saying, to the original OG idea.
Man,
straight up Coke in a straw. Yep.
Fuck that Red Balls, man. That cocaine in the can, baby.
Cocaine in the can, baby. For real.
That's funny. So, following the commercial success of Demons, Argento and his collaborators began working on the sequel title for Demons 2. It was released on October 9th, 1986 in Italy. So, exactly 1 year. 1 year. Exactly 1 year after, pretty much. I mean, give or take a couple of days. Bava spoke on the second sequel as early as January 22nd, 1988, with Argento stating it would be called Ritorno? I'm not going to even pronounce it. It's a whole Italian phrase, which translates to return to the house of the demons. That's what it was going to. That's kind of a cool name. Return to the house of the demons.
Oh, wow.
But there was no house. What? It was a theater.
I don't know. yeah. The movie, they were in like some type of tomb, like the movie they were watching. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And the project for the third, this is what I read earlier. The project for the third film later changed hands to eventually become The Church, directed by Michel Soavi. Bava's television film The Ogre was released outside of Italy as Demons 3: The Ogre. Okay, so that's like Troll and Troll 2. Like they're two different fucking movies. Like
yeah.
It's like Troll 2 don't even got trolls in it. It's like, you know what I mean? That's kind of what happened here. So I kind of wanted to check out this Ogre movie and see what they look like, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
God, these posters were so iconic, dog. Like I'm looking at this. Yeah, for this Ogre one, I might have to pull it up right here on the live stream so you can, or the video form so you can check it out. I just want to see if there's actual demons in it. Oh my lord. Yeah, some of the actual posters say Demons 3. That's interesting. I'm gonna pull this up for you because this is pretty iconic, and this is actually on IMDb, and this is a VHS cover. I almost became a collector, man, of VHS. Because of the damn artwork, the cover artwork.
Oh, that's dope.
Can you see that?
Oh, wow. That is a really cool poster.
Yeah. So it says Demons 3, The Ogre.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that poster is awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That poster is awesome.
And let's see an actual picture of, I mean, is this Demons quality or?
Yeah.
I mean, it says the Ogre. It says the Ogre. Like, what does it have to do with demons, though?
Yeah, it looks like the Frederick Douglass demon you had there. You know what I'm saying? Frederick Douglass was a demon with the hair out on the side. Yeah.
Yeah. What is up with that hair? It almost looks like a Sasquatch. See, and this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like they all had like different. So the Church is the one that. You know, he was initially going to do Demons 3, and then you have the Ogre, and then you have Demoni 3. Like, look at all these variations of covers of shit, you know?
They're all pretty cool.
You know what's so interesting is all of these that say first, like, look at the poster on the top where it says, first you were haunted by Poltergeist, now there's the Ogre. They would just try to bank off of other movies. Oh,
yeah, quick. And not even the same studio or nothing, you know what I'm saying? They just bank off the, you know what I'm saying, the names. You was able to get away with that back then. Not now.
Yeah, because people were like, "Oh yeah, I know Poltergeist, I know Jaws." Like, bro, it's like the same shit.
See this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if there's any like video clips that we could like check this out really quick before we head out.
The Ogre. Yeah.
I mean, there's trailers out there. Let's check this one out real quick. You guys can check this out on YouTube, by the way. Portland, Oregon.
Oh wow!
How do we go from Italy to
Portland, Oregon? Demoni 3.
And you know what? I bet you this is still in Italy. They ain't in Portland.
Yeah, well, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I can smell the VHS on this clip.
Bro. God, this is so grimy. You could hide anything in this darkness right here.
Yeah. Got them OLED blacks on here, bro.
Jeez. I think it's a scene from the movie.
Come on, let's see one of those demones.
I don't think you can hear the audio, but the audio is fucking great. It sounds like Phantom of the Opera in the back, like playing the shit out of this piano.
Oh yeah. She got the perfect poltergeist room. She got the poltergeist little guy.
Bro, this is the whole scene. Why is this girl like 35 years old and she's running around like a little kid? She is not that young. What in the fuck is that?
What is that?
That the ogre or the demon?
Oh, that's the ogre.
Why is it like in a spider web?
Where does she live? What is going on, bro? Is she a prisoner?
Why does she live in the Beauty and the Beast house right now?
Dracula's basement in his bitch. Like how the fuck? Oh.
Yeah, all of a sudden she turned like 12 years old again.
Yeah. Yo, she ran out of her American bedroom, like it looked like poltergeist, into the goddamn Dracula's basement full of cobwebs and, you know what I'm saying, chains and the fucking huge fucking gates, you know, or that had those, that had the mulch on the side. What do you call those things?
Oh God, I don't know, bro. I'm still tripping out. You're like, where the fuck did she live? Oh, that got me.
Yeah, bro. She just ran out of her bedroom straight into a dungeon, bro.
That Demoni 3, man, I'm telling you. So that's demons.
Yeah.
And that's demons. What do we give it, man, out of 5?
Shoot, I like this movie a lot. It was one of my favorites coming out. I'm gonna give it a strong I'm gonna give it a strong 4. I love the pacing in this movie.
I'm right there with you, yeah.
Hey, I love the pace of the movie. Love the effects in this movie. Even though they try to, sometimes they try to, hide that budget and to use it on big stuff, but I didn't mind, you know what I'm saying? Because the pacing was so good in the movie and the editing. Even though a lot of stuff didn't make sense and like with music choices and plot wise, we were like scratching our head, but I'm like, it's just so much fun. This 80s gore effect. B-movie stuff I'll watch any days. I still would love to watch it today. So, yeah, that's my score. 4.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I agree with you. 4 out of 5 for sure. If it wasn't for the music choices, because I'm not a huge fan of the rock music choices, and once again, I understand it's a way to sell the movie, especially to American audiences, which it did. I mean, it sold worldwide pretty much to get them into theaters and stuff like that, and that's great. But it just didn't fit like overall. I think it'd be kind of cool if you could find an edit where someone just does like all synth, like they replace the rock songs with like some crazy synth sounds. That might give the movie a whole different flavor, I think. Yeah, a whole different feel, I think too. Yeah. Just do it all synth. Like that. That's a great idea. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think it fits that time and the style. Like Demons, the remix. Yeah, the remix. Don't. Nostradamus. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little back in the Nostradamus. A little bit of ad lib in the back and stuff. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That's funny, man. Yeah, that's good stuff. But yeah, this is fun, man. If you guys in the comments want to leave us any other demonistic movies, whether they're American or not, I mean, bro, you know how many times I'm in the thrift store and I'm running across VHS of horror movies and I'm like, who made this? Like, they don't even make them to DVD sometimes. Like, they don't make it to Blu-ray or DVD or anything. So sometimes there's like these hidden gems that we don't know about. We discover them on Wikipedia or like, IMDb, and you're like, damn, how did this get made? I just want to see it. And then you find a grainy ass copy of it on YouTube or something. And there you go. And then we're talking about it. And we're talking about those sometimes be the most fun videos to talk about. Like what's that gem you found that we Doom Asylum? Doom Asylum on Tubi, man. Oh, that was a treasure. Fantastic. And it's cool because a lot of these, I mean, people like them too as well, because they get a 4K release or a Blu-ray release through like Arrow or one of these, Synapse DVD or Synapse Video, whatever it is, and they know that there's a little following for them, even if it's small. They'll do a limited run of like 5,000, 6,000, whatever, and that's fine because the hardcore collectors that really like this shit, we'll support it. And I like that. You know, just don't make them $85 for a damn 4K movie. Like, come on, give me a break.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Demon price was super high. I wanted it, but I was like, man, that's a lot of money.
Bring the price down on the Demons and Demons 2, and I'll get it. But that's it, man. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before we leave? I'm gonna leave all your social medias down below, like always.
Oh yeah, thanks. Just I got some ideas for some more hood releases. You know, I'm thinking about doing the stuff. Hood release. Yeah. Well, maybe we can talk about that one too. Do it, and then we could talk about it afterwards, like after the fact, because I have seen the stuff. It's been a minute. Like I saw it when I was right after high school, so maybe about 15 years ago, something like that. 18 years ago, I saw it. Yeah, it's such a crazy concept, but like you know, about consumerism and all that. So I want to revisit it. It's on Tubi as well. So like,
bro, why does Tubi have everything now? Why does everything have on Tubi?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Tubi, so
they probably got this damn ogre movie that I want to watch now.
Probably so.
Because I know it has nothing to do with Demons 2.
Yep. And it'd be all there. Yeah,
for sure.
All the ones. Yep.
Okay, well, keep pumping them out, man. We're gonna keep watching them. I just dropped a couple of reactions on my channel. I'm always putting out movies. Right now in the month of February, I'm trying to focus on Black History Month. So Black voices, either actors or directors or producers, whoever. The one I haven't really announced it, but I'll talk to you about it. So I just did Driving Miss Daisy, which does star Morgan Freeman, Jessica Tandy. But I do plan to do Jason's Lyric, because that one looked interesting and I've never seen it. With Jada Pinkett. Have you seen that one?
Yes, with Tretch. Yep. I
believe. Yeah, it's a 90s flick. I found it at the freaking Dollar Tree, bro.
Yeah, nice.
Dollar Tree. Sometimes I get the gems. And then I have a couple other ones like Dreamgirls that I really wanted to watch. That I heard was a really good movie. Also 42 from the late great Chadwick Boseman. I want to watch that, as well as his James Brown biopic, Get On Up. I think it was called.
Yeah,
that one.
Yep.
Have you seen those ones at all?
Nope, I've seen all of those. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, those are pretty good. You've seen Hidden Figures too, right? You've seen that one.
That one I have not seen. I might check that one out too if you think it's worthy of,
like
a good reaction. Yeah.
I got Kevin Costner and Taraji P. Henson. And
love them.
Girl from
Octavia Spencer, I believe, is in it as well.
Yeah. Octavia Spencer, Ma.
Yo, I actually saw Ma in theaters, and I actually really liked it, even though a lot of people thought it was so goofy. I thought it was fun. Wasn't it a Blumhouse movie?
I think it was a Blumhouse movie. I had fun with Ma. I remember Ma. It was silly, you know.
Because I could imagine someone out there really being like that. So that's why I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I like that one too. So yeah, that's a good one though. Hidden Figures though. I really liked it because they never told us this story in grade school or whatever. So I never even heard about these ladies, and I ain't gonna spoil it if you ain't seen it, but like it's a really good one.
Isn't that crazy how you find out about so much shit after high school and you're like, why didn't they teach me this in history? And you're like, wait a minute. No, there's a reason why they didn't teach you that in school, you know?
Yeah, all that stuff. What was that? The Tulsa thing. I didn't even know about that till I seen it on the Watchmen or the HBO show. I never knew that was real. Oh, I thought they made it up. No, it was real.
A lot of things, man. A lot of things. But all right, man. Well, this is a great episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today. Trust me, guys. If you guys are watching audio, I really love that you guys support us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that stuff. But try to check us out in the video, because sometimes we throw some stuff up there like the damn ogre Demons 3 that you can only watch on YouTube. So I'm having fun with these movies, man. We got to do more. We got to do more.
Me too, man. I love it.
Yeah. And if you guys have any suggestions,
I'm around.
Yeah. If you guys have any suggestions for more movies, especially demon ones, I would love to talk more, because I know we do slashers and all these other ones, but I want to get into some demons, man. I feel like that's like untapped market. Like Evil Dead is reigning supreme with the demons, but let's get some more directors out there doing some demon stuff. They're fun.
Yeah, you're not talking about demon possession. You just or are you talking about demon possession movies, or either or? Like,
either or, just demons in general. Like I feel like people are like more fixated with like the Chucky series is like popping off. Everybody loves the damn doll movie. Did you see the trailer for that new one, Imaginary, where it's like a killer bear now?
No, I didn't see that one. Oh, I heard about that. I think Terrell was trying to send a link to me about that, so I got to watch that one.
And guess who's putting out that movie? Blumhouse.
Blumhouse. Yeah.
Right up their alley.
Yep. Old Blumhouse there.
Give me more of that and less Night Swim, I guess, huh?
Oh, yes, definitely. Which is already on digital. Surprise, surprise.
I ain't watching that.
Surprise, surprise. Yeah, don't do
All right, Q. Always a great time, my friend. We are out of here. I'll catch y'all in the next one. We're gone. Peace.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! Why won't you die? No!
Game over.